welcome to Whispers in Ink and to day 3. Now, first I need to apologize, you guys. There was a glitch with the upload yesterday and it didn't go. So we're trying again today. But I got these cute glasses, you guys. Aren't they fun? It's been so long since I've worn glasses. Feels like, anyways. I'm not used to seeing the rims down here, you guys. But Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you. Welcome to the 12 days of Crafty Christmas gifts. Oh my gosh, you guys. I am having so much fun. I hope that you are too. Today's project, you guys, there was an inspiration for this. And I got to see if it's over here. No, I put it away. I got to go get it. There was an inspiration for this, but I had this. You guys remember the stained gourds and pumpkins that we did? If you didn't see that one, I will put it in the description below so that you can do that. You guys, I love using scrap pieces of wood that my husband doesn't use. He is so good to me, you guys. He saves all these little pieces for me because he knows that I'm going to come up with some crazy idea. And then I have a stash of scrap wood. So that's where this project comes from. But let me grab the inspiration for it. At least I think it's in here. Oh, maybe not. Oh, yes it is. Here it is. So do you guys, I haven't seen any as of late, so tell me in the description below, you guys, did you remember seeing those clear plastic cubes, right? Those clear plastic cubes that you can tuck photos in? That's where the inspiration came from. So I found this cube at the dollar store. And I'm like, oh, that would be a really good idea for a crafty Christmas gift. But then I couldn't get enough of the picture on this, right? So let me show you what I'm talking about. Now, I probably could get most of, and this, you like my high-tech sizing, you guys? I could probably get most of the picture in there. But then I had this. So what I wanted to do with this is we're going to stain it because, I love to stain stuff, you guys. And then because I only had 2 pictures from that day. Now, if you don't know what this is in the background, that's Buckingham Fountain in downtown Chicago. Now, and this was taken 2009. Yeah, 2009 is when this was taken. And because it was, I think it was 2009. It was either 2009 or 2011. I don't remember which. But anyways. My son was getting deployed and he was leaving 4 days before my birthday. So we celebrated after, when he left, we celebrated my birthday down in the city. My parents came down to Chicago and we had breakfast. They took the train. We drove, we had breakfast. We walked around. We stopped at Buckingham Fountain and we took some pictures, and that's where the pictures came from. But anyways, they could be any pictures. But I think because of where these are, because, my mom's got dementia, you guys. So I'm thinking that Mom might remember these because they're several years old. But I figured it would be fun. So we're going to take this block of wood, all right? We're going to stain it. Now, if you wanted, you could paint it. But I like wood, right? I like to see the grain. I like to see the imperfections. I love to see the rings there. when I'm doing stuff. You could do it this way, you could do it this way, it doesn't matter. It's entirely up to you. But this is just a 2x4. And I shouldn't say just, because 2x4s are amazing for a lot of different things. So I have my silicone craft sheet here. And you guys, my husband got me purple gloves. And if you haven't seen me stain before, I have some water in here, and I have several drops of the early espresso ink refill in it. Okay, and I put them in there and I swirl it around, and you guys, there's not a lot of water in there, okay? Just enough to get it to the color that I want. And I do have a sponge. I do prefer a sponge for doing this, but and it could be any sponge, you guys. And then we're gonna take this like this, and I'm gonna overlap the edges because I'm gonna put my pictures here, but I wanna get a nice frame on it, so we'll probably end up using some cardstock behind it. I'm not 100% sure. You could, if you wanted. One of the other reasons that I like using 2x4s, you guys, you could even do a 2x6. Just do not use pressure treated. You guys, you don't want to use pressure treated. You want to use the regular, just the regular pine, okay? The cheap stuff, although nothing's cheap anymore. So I'm making sure with my sponge that I get all of those little nooks and crannies. Do you see all that variation in color, you guys? Oh, I love it. Okay. So with that, we're going to make sure all of our 4 sides are colored. And I'm doing, like I said, the edges, making sure that I get a nice overlap so there's no extra stuff. And that's a knot, you guys, so you're going to get that variation in color. Which I like. So that's it. Little bit of water, little bit of ink refill. And you guys, you can do this with any color, okay? Any Stampin' Up! Color with a little bit of water. Okay, so there is our wood block. Now, as my dad would say, by the magic of TV, you guys, I have one here that I already did. I made sure to get it inside that knot, and I did the same thing with those. Look at all those rings. Doesn't that look cool? The edges. Now, you will get a better coverage if you sand it a little bit, okay? But I like it like that. I like the rough. I mean, it's not rough to where you're going to get splinters, because you don't want that, obviously. But it is a little bit rough. All right, so next, kind of think about this as a little bit of a scrapbook, right? And I was just taking my glove off, you guys. So I'm going to take my photos here, and we could pull the blue from my mom's jacket, because this is my mom, and that's my dad, and that's me, obviously. That's me with long hair, you guys. We could pull the blue from mom's jacket, but I think that that's good enough. I think I'd like to go with more of like an old olive as the background. So I'm going to grab that. Oh, this is so nice. You guys, my helper came this morning, and she cleaned up some stuff for me. Oh, it looks so pretty. I don't have enough. Okay. Old olive, of course, on the bottom. Okay. So, I think, oh, I like that. What do you guys think about that? Tell me in the comment section, old olive, or should we do something different? I think I like that because it kind of pulls in the olive from in here on the fountain. Okay, so now what we need to do is I have my trimmer and I want to measure how much space I have on here, and I need to figure out, do we want to do it this way or do we want to do it this way? And I do think I like it that way. I didn't get enough over here, you guys. So that side's going to have to sit and dry. But I do think I like it this way. So we're going to measure what we have here for space. 3.5 by 3 would be a good size. So we'll do by 3.5, and then another 3.5. And these will be our mats. So I'm going to take my photos, knowing that I have 3.25, so this will be visible. And actually, oh my gosh, you guys, that's going to work. 3.25. Look at that. I could have done a little better job doing it in center, but I'm happy with that. And then we got 3 inches tall. So oh, shoot. Okay. Sorry. 2 3/4 tall. That's all right. So there we go. So there's the photo matted. Oh, and I like the green. I really like the green there. Okay. So that's that part. Let's do the second photo. Same. 3.25. And all I did was take this to Walgreens, you guys. I took my photos up to CVS or Walgreens, and I did the same thing. Look at you guys. By 2 3/4. Took them off my phone, brought them, or I sent them to the photo place or to the address. You know how you can send them via email, and that way then you can print them, or they'll print them and then you can go pick them up. I mean, it's pretty easy. Okay, so now this is the hard part, was picking the photos, you guys. So I'm going to take my glue. I'm going to glue this on here. And then I'm going to take my glue for this one. Same. And what I love about this, you guys, is that you can customize this piece, right? You could make it longer. You could do a couple of photos in there, kind of make it look like a film strip. Like I said, you could paint it. There are so many possibilities. And then there's where our photo's going to go, just like that. I am going to put this up on dimensionals because I can. Why not? Why not? You could even put a little, sentiment on here if you wanted. I think I'm going to leave mine simple because it won't be too much stimulation for my poor dementia mother. Don't want to do that. And dimensionals here. Why dimensionals? Why not? You guys, I love dimensionals. Dimensionals add so much to your projects. Don't be afraid to use them, especially for your 3D stuff. All right, so this will go in on here like that. And then we're going to flip it over. And you guys, this one's wet, but this is going to go here like this. How simple. I know you're getting glare. Sorry, you guys. How simple and cool. Just scrap piece of wood, you guys. Just a fun little thing. You could even, if you wanted to, because that one side's still wet. You could even, if you wanted to, you guys, you could do something on here. Sorry about the dinglings, you guys. You could do something on here with a little note. You could put a piece of cardstock here with like your journal part. I mean, there's so many possibilities for this, you guys. So many possibilities. If you try this, make sure to tag me because I would love to be able to see what you create with this cool idea. And you guys, have fun with it. You could do 2x4. You could do a 2x6. You want to do a 2x something, okay? And like I said, you want to make sure that it's not pressure treated wood. And you could paint it, you could stain it, and you could do whatever you wanted. Oh, I get so excited with the possibilities, you guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, you guys. I hope that you loved day 3. I know that I did. I hope that you have an amazing day getting crafty, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow for day 4, which, you guys, you might need a tissue. See you then.